Hey everyone, this is J-Dog and I'm here with another video. The next time I hear some patriot from the United States of America telling people, especially black people, telling black people to stand up for the national anthem. We have to respect the national anthem. We have to stand for the president. We have to support the troops. We have to support America. We have to do what it takes. The American way. I don't want to hear that. I would tell them to shut the hell up or worse. Because you didn't show that patriotism, or should I say patriotism, towards supporting Jermell Charlo. He has a fight coming up, actually today, since I am now recording and uploading this video today. He will fight an Argentinian fighter by the name of Brian Castano. By the way, the fighter you're looking at is this fighter right here. This is the fighter I'm talking about, Jermell Charlo. He is destined to become undisputed if he beats the Argentinian fighter Brian Castano later on tonight. Now, there was a press conference, and Jermell Charlo, being the representative of America, taking on Brian Castano, being the representative of Argentina. Now, you had Jermell Charlo chanting USA and stuff like that. Look, I may have my situations with the Charlos, because, this is, he has a twin brother named Jermell, who's also a boxer and also a champion, but the point is, I heard more cheers and support for the Argentinian than for the black American, I'm just gonna say the black American. Yeah, you have patriots, the so-called patriots, silent or even booing Jermell Charlo, not supporting him, or decided not to show up on behalf of Jermell Charlo. The patriots did not show up, but these are the same patriots that were yelling at Colin Kaepernick when he decided to kneel during the national anthem and protest against police brutality towards the black community, yet would boo the American fighter Jermell Charlo, and then support Brian Castano, the Argentinian. You had the people from the Hispanic community in California, not all, but the anti-black American. You had them supporting Argentina, having the Argentinian flag during the presser, and they were louder than the freaking Americans. Or were there any Americans? But this is what people like John Boxing, Dante's Boxing Nation, the LDBC, whether it be Town Business, BFTB, 78, and shout out to those individuals. Shout out to the the members of the LDBC. Shout out to people like John Boxing. Shout out to people like Dante's Boxing Nation. And shout out to the different individual. I know I said shout out to the LDBC earlier. Whether it be BFTB, 78, Town Business, the coach, CSH. CHH Sports, and many others within the LDBC, and other black content creators, including ones that focus on sports, or whether it be the sport of boxing or any other sport. These are the individuals who have called out the double standards when it comes to black Americans compared to other fighters, regardless of nation. Because other nations, they support their fighters Well, most of the time. But it seems Amerikkka does not want to support Jermell Charlo, even though he's the American representative. He is chanting USA, but he ain't getting the support of the American people. Well, I take that back. The only people who are supporting Jermell Charlo are Black Americans. So shout out to, including myself. And I mean, we may have some of our issues with Jermell Charlo, but that's some of the time. But right now, I want the Black American to win because I am a Black American. So yes, I want Jermell Charlo to win and be undisputed because he is the Black American. Because he is representing for not only this country, he is the representative of his people, like it or not. That's why I want him to win tonight. Because he represents us. Whether by choice or by force. Alright, because I don't want someone from somewhere else winning and from some other community winning. I don't. I want the people that represent my community winning the fights. I'm supporting Jerome Boots Ennis tonight, and I'm supporting Jermell Charlo tonight. And the reason why I shouted out to those content creators I talked about earlier was because they talk about it on their channels. Once again, shout out to the LDBC, John Boxing, and Dante's Boxing Nation. They are and Champ Side, because they talk about this same topic that I'm talking about right now as well. Because they are boxing channels, sports channels, but they also talk about stuff that goes on outside of sports, or even in particularly outside of sports as well. But yes, they call out the double standards and the bias that is attacking Black fighters, the double standards, and they support the Black community and they support Black fighters, and particularly including Black boxers. So shout out to those guys. They're the ones that called out the racism that's affecting Black fighters and the lack of support of Black fighters. Black community is the only community right now that's supporting the Black fighters, and we as the Black community must continue to support Black fighters, especially especially when they're trying to represent us. When they try to represent us, we need to support, because no one, and like I said before, to the people who want me to stand up for a flag of a country that has that terrorized my people, screw y'all, because you're not supporting the athlete that represents your country because you don't like his skin color. Yeah, you freaking patriots. So hopefully Jermell Charlo wins tonight. He definitely needs to win tonight. I believe he will win tonight. But that's all I have to say. I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Write down in the comment section what y'all think. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit that notification bell. And I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.